Hello. I think this is working. Can you guys hear me okay? See me okay? On my end it looks like it's working. So if you can just give me oh my gosh. Hi Mom. Hi Pumpkin Queens. Hello Jen. Jen's here. Lisa, Cherish. Oh, you guys, thanks for joining me. Hello, hello. I'm so excited. I'm assuming you can hear me, so I'm just going to move forward as if you can. Comment below and just let us know where you're watching from. Um, it's kind of cool to see just the different time zones and different states that people are in. And this will also kind of play a little bit of a role. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Bree. Oh my gosh. Jolly holiday. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Hi. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. So Lisa's in Nevada. This is fantastic. The campground at Ohio. Oh my gosh. Okay, you win, Jen. Camping in Ohio, sitting by the fire. Oh my gosh. Love it. Love it. Catherine's in Connecticut. I want to see the fall leaves in that area. I was in Delaware, Jersey, all in that kind of area in gosh, 12 years ago, but I left just before all the fall stuff really hit. I was so bummed. I really want to see the fall colors from that area. Bree is in Florida. Cherish is in Georgia. Circa Mom is in California. I think I got everybody. I need Alexa Loom. Oh my gosh, thank you. I can hook you up. You're in the right company for that. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's get started. I think this is going to be a super fun night. I got the computer right there. I've got all my tools of the trade. I have dropper pipettes. I've got my test tubes. I've got my blotter strips for testing fragrances and all kinds of stuff. So basically what I would like all of us to do is collectively work together to create a fall scent. And then it's going to be fun to just put it up on the website, and then each of you can say that you helped create the scent. So the overall, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of brainstorm and identify different fall scents. You know, we'll start with the main ones that are super iconic, and then we can kind of work our way down to some of the lesser known scents for fall that make us think of fall based on our different areas. I mean, fall in Georgia is a lot different than fall in Nevada or Connecticut for that matter. So it'll be cool to see their different like regional twists we can put on this. And so once we kind of have a pretty good list of scents, then we can kind of begin to mix and match and pair them and play with what blend do we want to ultimately create from this. And then it'll just be a matter of literally I'll bust out the oils and I'll do some dropper strips and stuff, blotter strips, and see what we end up with. And depending on how it goes, we could end up with a few different scents. And if one doesn't really hit the mark right off the bat, then we have some backups to go with. But I just think it would be super fun for all of us to collectively work together to create a scent. There would be some fun little surprises along the way, and a pretty cool announcement at the end that I think a lot of you are going to be super surprised. Diane, hi. Thanks for joining us from Seattle. That's awesome. Jolly holiday with Mary. What scent? Ooh, are you guys burning candles right now? How do I not have a candle burning right now? What is wrong with me? That's a good point. Actually, it's good. I don't want to mess up my nose. I need to have it not anything around. So you guys can have all the scents you want. I need to keep my nose clear. Jen is halfway through a sangria. That's fantastic. And Jen's niece, Olivia, is going to help us. Hello, Olivia. Nice to see you. Welcome. Ooh, the Pumpkin Queens are burning Sid's candle from our Toy Story collection. That's fantastic. Cherish has Circa Hollow. Oh my gosh, my gosh. Well, hi, Grammy Di. Thank you so much for joining us. How fun is this? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, oh, Catherine has caramel pecans going. That is such a good scent. Oh, it makes me hangry though, but it's such a good scent. Okay, so I have like a giant Post-it note here, and I'm going to make a list of all the common, iconic, like the first thing that comes to mind in terms of fall scents. I'll put them on that column, and then we can kind of work our way down to some of the lesser known scents, or just little enhancements, and then we can just start to connect the dots and kind of play and see what happens. So I'm gonna add some pumpkin to caramel pecan, and we might be done for the night. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much that would be fine in my book. The caramel pumpkin that we have currently is amazing. And then what you could do is take the cinnamon roasted pecans and burn them at the same time. Game over. Done. That's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously, good idea though. So yeah, let's start with just your iconic, when you think of fall, these are the scents you think of. Let's apple, caramel, pecan. Oh, that sounds good too. So just start hitting them in the comments, and I'll write them down. I feel like you obviously have to start with pumpkin and apple, right? Pumpkin and apple are pretty much like the top two. If you're not team pumpkin, you're typically team apple, or vice versa. So I'm putting them on the list for sure. Pumpkin Queens says autumn air. Mom says apple pie. I'm going to say apple pie too, because that could be two different things. Bree says cinnamon. I was wondering when cinnamon was going to get called out. I can't believe I did that. Writing is hard. Pumpkin and apple. I like the smell of fallen leaves. Oh, Mom says pine cones. Jen says something smoky. Cinnamon Cherish says marshmallows. That's a good one. Bonfire. That goes along with the smoky scent. Good stuff. Good stuff. Autumn air, Pumpkin Queens. I'm going to put that under uncommon, only because you can put that you can kind of take that in a few different directions. But I like where you're going with that. All right. I think we got some good ones so far. Are there any other like main iconic scents that you can think of? And if not, that's okay. We can transition then to s'mores and bonfire. Yeah, we've got the smoky, we've got the marshmallows, s'mores. In terms of the uncommon ones, you can look at these as maybe mixers or blenders. You could also look at them as enhancements to it. So cinnamon is great by itself, but when you blend cinnamon with cloves, believe it or not, clove actually gives you that like bite in your nose. So clove and nutmeg, those are more of the uncommon. When you think of fall scents, you don't immediately think of them, but they actually are really prevalent in the fall scent. So you guys have some good ones though too. Jolly Holiday Chili. That's good. Jen says maple syrup. That's a really good one. Maple is a very good. Adding that for sure. Sal. Hi, Sal. Thanks for joining us. Cherish says leaves. Okay. Yep. Add that. Clove is so yummy. It is. It really it gets your nose. Thanks for joining us, Sal. I just welcome. Thank you very, very much for being here. We're kind of just right now identifying scents that are just synonymous with fall. We started with the really big popular ones like pumpkin and apple and cinnamon, pine cones. And now we're kind of thinking of the other elements of fall that maybe don't get enough representation in the scent side of things. So that's what everybody's shouting out right now. So if you have any basic notes within fall scents that you really like, or that you wish you saw but don't really see very often, go ahead and put them in the comments, and we will we'll get them added to the list. Jolly Holiday cider, that's a good one too. Almond or sugar reminds me of Thanksgiving pies. Yes, almond for sure. Sugar. I'm also gonna throw sweet potato into the mix. Um, Cherish says leather. That's a really good one. Yes. Um, leather, like the fabric, like the sweaters and the scarves. If you want to go like on a clean type of um, scent too. Baked pumpkin spice treat. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna say baked pumpkin eggnog from grandma. Good call, grandma. Cranberry. Yes. Bree says boiled peanuts. I actually have a really great peanut butter scent. I'm gonna put peanut butter on here. I know boiled peanuts are definitely different, but it's close. Peanut butter. Jolly Holiday kettle corn. Oh, yes. Love kettle corn. Oh my gosh, I might need another Post-it. Cranberry is more Christmas. It is and it isn't. Honestly, it works for both for sure. Cody says football leather. Oh, bless his heart. Hi, Cody. Uh, Cherish. Oh, there it is. Catherine. Sugar cookie for sure. We've got baked goods here, so I think that would work under that one. Peanut butter. Yeah, lots of votes for peanut butter. Other scents I'm going to kind of throw into the mix here. Gosh, I almost need to, well, I'll just write it sideways here. So I'm going to throw pear into the mix. I'm also going to throw cherry into the mix. Those are good fruit scents to kind of work with. Oh, candy apples. Yes, for sure. Candy apples. Okay, so we have apple on the common, so I'm going to do apple / candy apple. Do you guys have any like fun traditions for fall? Um, I know like some people will do lots of like canning. Let's see, baked brie and fig. Yes, fig. Oh, how could I forget fig? That's a big one for fall for sure. Fig, very, very good call, Sal. I didn't think of pears or cherries. Nice sense. They are. They're good. Yeah. So we're on the lesser known fall scents now. I have one cheat sheet here. It's a list of all. Okay, I'll do this. Here's a contest for you guys. If one of you can guess how many scents as of right now I have in my fragrance library, I'm going to write it down up here. If anybody guesses that number, you're gonna win something. Anyway, whoever guesses closest to the number of total scents that we have in our library to work with here, you guys can throughout the deal we can guess with that. Oh, Lisa has dates in their area. Okay, so I'm gonna do fig / dates. Let's see. College football, yes. Oh, Jen has some good ones. Muskrat, my goodness, sir. Bourbon. Football, hoodies, candles, slowing down, less summer sports and camping. Jen says 222. The Pumpkin Queens say 1 million. That's a lot. Sal says 381. Lisa says hi, Muskrat. Oh, thanks for saying hi to him. They're saying hi to you, sir. They are. Yes, you old man. Okay. Bourbon, autumn air. Okay, I'm going to pull up my cheat sheet here and see. We talked about pear. Some other options we can put out there. Zucchini bread. That's a pretty. Oh, what about like eucalyptus and peppermint? Do you guys feel like that's more Christmassy, wintry, or is that fall for you guys? I'm curious what your thoughts are on something in the mint kind of category there. Let's see what else. Okay, so mom, you mentioned pine cones. How do you guys feel about like oak and birch and I know we said maple syrup, but you've got maple trees. Like there's more woodsy. We could add some more woods to it if you would like. Oh, Jolly Holiday hot chocolate. Yes, I'm gonna put that on the list too. Hot chocolate. So let's see. Jen says winter. Okay, so peppermint and eucalyptus and all of that is more winter for sure. Okay. All right. Um, Pumpkin Queens, hot chocolate with marshmallows. Good one, Mary. I agree for sure. Cherish says peppermint to me is more Christmas. Okay. That would be winter here due to it doesn't cool off till yeah, I get it. And I'm sure like Bree and the others in Florida, I'm sure they can agree to that. So Cherish says that woodsy is fall. So we have pine cones. I'm gonna add birch. I'm gonna add oak, maple tree to the list. Oh wow, let's see. Woodsy is fall. Oh, pomegranate. That's a really good one, Catherine. Okay, Grandma says manzanita. I have juniper. I can add juniper to the list. This is good. Candy corn. Oh my gosh, yes. we we got a lot we're working with here. This is great. Shara says this candle is going to be so good. No kidding. Um, I love walking through the woods in the fall. Such a good idea. I do too. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes. If you have any other scents that kind of pop in your mind. Oh, I never got clove. I'm going to write down clove. I'm going to write down nutmeg. Are there any like fall treats you guys bake or just really look forward to in the fall? I know like candied apples are popular, apple pies, peach cobbler. Ooh, peach is another good fall fruit. Peach cobbler. Let's see, mums. Yes, yes. Our cocoa box had the marigolds and mums. I'm gonna say mums. Let's see, Jen, I'm gonna need you to put a few drops of everything on the list and take a video of, you're gonna watch me do it live. So just don't have your mouth full because I'll probably give you one heck of an expression. I'll warn you, don't drink anything. um, okay, let me go back to my big old list here and see if anything else pops out. Oh my gosh, you guys, how nobody's mentioned coffee. How's nobody mentioned coffee yet? No coffee on the list? We make divinity in the fall and winter. Mexican wedding cake cookies. Ooh. So Sal, what is in those wedding cake cookies? And is it bad that I don't know what divinity is? Oh, that's that white. Is what is the white meringue, baked meringue stuff? Is that divinity? I'm not sure I know what divinity is. Coffee is 365. Coffee. Pumpkin coffee. Okay, well, I'm putting coffee on the list. Cool. Okay, let me go back to my big old massive list here and see if there's anything else. Oh, what about like a spiced citrus? We haven't said anything about citrus. Jolly Holiday. I was typing coffee and changed it to hot chocolate. Tea too. Yes, for sure. Oh, I have a really great cranberry tea. Okay, so I'm going to say tea. Let's see. Black currant. Yes, currant. I have black, I have red, I have white. And they're all very distinctively different. Let's see. Okay, so Mexican wedding cookies are flour, butter, flour, powdered sugar, and pecans. Oh, pecans. We said boiled peanuts, but we never said pecans. Ooh, I have hazelnut too. I bet we could do something fun with hazelnut. Don't they make isn't there like a chocolate thing that you make with a hazelnut in the middle? Hmm. Let's see. I meant to put the word coffee in there. My typing is off. No worries there, Cherish. Okay, well, I mean, heck, I think we have a lot to work with here. I mean, my page is full. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then sorry, I probably just revealed the number. So that's how many. I should probably hide. It's kind of a little embarrassing. I'm a hoarder of cents. 908. So I'll have to scroll back up and see who guessed the highest, but the magic number would have been 908. Oh, Lisa says cardamom. That's a good one. Awesome. Okay, so like last call, guys, are there any other scents that you want to add to it? And then we're going to go to step 3, which we're going to kind of look at the list and mix and match and kind of pair things up and see. Okay, so Catherine got 800. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put Catherine 800. Catherine, I know we message your email, so I will reach out. I know exactly what I'm going to do for you. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Okay, so I think we have some good ones. Price is Right rules, Pumpkin Queens were over. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, Jen, I love it. So yes, congrats, Catherine. You are the winner. Catherine is the winner chicken dinner. Yes, yay. So fun. Okay, so we have a lot to work with here. We have lots of obviously lots of different fruits. We've got lots of drinks with the cocoa and the ciders and the coffees. We've got obviously all kinds of different baked goods and all of that kind of stuff. We've got lots of fruits. We've got the cranberry. We've got eggnog, baked goods. We've got some of the outdoorsy elements. We've got the oak and the pine cones and the smokiness of a fire. We've got and then the fun ones too, like kettle corn and peanut butter. So currently in the Lux shop, we have quite a bit to pick from. So it would be fun to kind of pick something that's not kind of already there, but we could go in a few different directions. We could go with like a really sweet food, bakery, fruity scent, or we could lean more towards an untraditional, more outdoorsy fall scent. So I'm going to let the majority rule here. So you guys get to pick. Do we do something sweet that's based off of something fruity, bakery, edible, drink? Do we go that direction, or do we go more outdoorsy, clean, woodsy, leaves, autumn air? You guys pick. Olivia says cornbread. I actually have a few different versions of cornbread, so I'm going to add that too, because you never know. My mother-in-law makes a killer, oh my gosh, cast iron skillet cornbread. It's so good. So we have outdoorsy, for people with outdoorsy. Pumpkin Queens say sweet, food, and baked. So it's 4-1. Diane says sweet, food, and baked. So that's 4-2. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Catherine says, I'm a sweet fruit fan, but I think it would be fun to do outdoorsy. Okay. Mom says, so over the summer, something outdoorsy. Okay. Wow. So, man, it looks like for the most part, outdoorsy wins. 1, 2, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we've got like 9 votes for outdoorsy, so I think that's pretty much the winner. That's fantastic. Okay, super fun. All right, so outdoorsy. I'm going to narrow this down. We've got pine cones. We've got just smoky. I'm also going to put bonfire because it's kind of 2 different scents depending on which way you want to go. We've got autumn air. We've got leaves. Leather. I'm going to put leather in the mix just because it's not like a really sweet baked goods kind of deal. Let's see, where else are we at? I'm going to go ahead and put bourbon on here because you would be amazed what that does to a scent. Birch, oak, maple tree. The maple tree will add, if we go that route, it'll add just a bit of the sweetness that we're looking for. If we're looking for a little bit of sweetness. Juniper. And clove, nutmeg, peach, mums. So I'm going to add mums to the list. And okay, I think that's it. Are there any other like outdoorsy scents? So we have pine cones. We have like the remnants of a smoky bonfire, and then we have the actual bonfire embers themselves. More like the when in Rome, the spaceship Earth kind of. That's more of like the bonfire embers, and then smoky is a milder version of that without so much of the pungency. We've got autumn air listed. We've got leaves. We've got leather. We've got bourbon, birch, oak, maple tree, juniper, mums. Are there any other? Let's see. Is flannel still a scent? I like. Yes, flannel. I have that. Yes. And I also have cashmere. I'm also going to add musk to the list here just because it does enhance some of those pine kind of scents, like a birch, bourbon, almond. Yeah, honestly, I was kind of thinking that a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, I need all the bonfire smell. Okay. Well, how do you guys, since everybody's predominantly outdoorsy, what are your thoughts on leaning towards a smoky, bonfire-y kind of scent? Is that like, I mean, I guess to refine the outdoorsy further, it would be, do we go smoky or do we go woodsy? Because you could go either direction. So we can make it more woodsy or we can make it more smoky, more complex smoke. Oh, I wonder if we added. Okay, I can't wait till we smell this. This is gonna be good. Let's see. Let's see what you guys say. I really, really do like the birch, bourbon, and almond idea. I think that's going to be awesome. We could add some smoke to it. Cherish. Now she's making it hard to choose. Welcome to my life. This is what it's like. Mom says woodsy. Grandma says woodsy. Okay. Lisa says woodsy. Okay. Pumpkin queens say woodsy. Wow. Okay. So that's 4. Let's see. I love it when I'm driving with the windows down. It's cold out and I drive by a distant bonfire. How do you do that smell? Very carefully. Just a tiny little bit of smoke. Just a tiny bit of it. But I love that too. Like that's life right there. Woodsy. This is making me want to burn Rome burning and Halloween tree. That smoky sweet. Yes. Oh yes. I'm with you on that one, Jen. But I think we're gonna get outnumbered here. There's an awful lot of woodsy votes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7 woodsy and 2 smoky. I think woodsy is winning. I'll give it just another second. I know there's always just a bit of a delay. I'm great with woodsy. Yeah. Okay. So woodsy it is. So That gives us pine cones. It gives us juniper, mums, birch, oak. Do you want this woodsy fall scent? Do you want it to be very green, green woodsy, sharp and biting green, or do you want it to be more complex and not as pine and juniper are that it really gets you. It's a strong. I can tone it down some, but you're still going to have that pungency no matter what. So we can go. I'm with you, Cherish. We could do like 5 for all I care. This is. I'm just awesome. I'm just thrilled to have people helping. This is like, this is what I do about, I don't know, 6 times a year. I spend a week sitting here pulling my hair out, testing stuff out. So it's great to just ask the audience, you tell me what I do. This is great. Um, so yeah, we can do like a pine, sharp, woodsy, or we can do something more complex and different and unique. And I'm sorry, the blue, anti-blue in my glasses reflects blue. I'm sure it looks weird to me. I'm distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Complex. This makes me realize why you have so many. Yeah, there's a lot into it for sure. The strong one, complex. Okay, cool. So more complex and unique. That sounds great to me. So, Mary, I'm gonna go back to your idea. So all of us are in like the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine van, and we're driving down the eastern coast, looking at like all the leaves change, and we're just gonna hang out for a while before it gets dark, and then Jen can build us a bonfire. So we're kind of at that in between, not super green, lush pine, but we're not in the smoky nighttime yet. We're at that in between phase. So I want to definitely, I'm going to circle leaves. We want to play with the leaves for sure. We want to play with the autumn air. I think I'm going to go after birch and oak. It's not as strong as the pine. And if we feel like we need something sweet, then we can play with either the maple, or we can take it just a smidge towards the smoky side of things. I'm going to put smoke in there as well. We might even play with some leather. I think we're about there. I think I love this. The campground coordinator stole the jewels. It's a mystery, Shaggy. It's always the janitor. It's the campground janitor. Come on, Thelma. I love this. Okay, so I took our list of outdoorsy and I've refined it. I think we're going to play with some autumn air. We're going to play with leaves. We're going to play with birch and oak. And depending on what this turns into, we can alter it and add maple smoke or leather. And we can even, throw in some bourbon or chocolate or coffee, or, this is when it really gets fun. So yeah, time to play with the scents. How do you guys feel about this so far? Do you feel like we're in a good place to start to experiment here, or what? Let me tweak this up a little bit. All right, so test tubes, pipettes. I'm going to, okay, I know exactly what I want to grab first. I'm going to go here. Here. No, I need the other one. Okay. So this one, where is it? All right. Here we go. What's everybody saying here? Oh, let's go. I'm excited. Okay. Yep. All right. So I'm going to start with, so these blotter strips are, it's a It's just like, you know, when you go like to the perfume counter and they spray it on the it's coated in a certain way that helps retain the different fragrance. So I'm gonna write here leaves wet. This is more of like a wet I don't want to say moldy because like that has a bad connotation, but you know, just like that wet, damp leaves, like in the morning when you're hiking in the woods, it's that smell. So I'm just gonna call it wet leaves. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just dip this in the fragrance oil just to the first line. And I'm just going to let this sit for a minute and get absorbed in there. All right, so we're going to start with wet leaves. I'm going to let that soak in there. Birch and oak. Okay, so so in terms of the wood, do we want like an old barn that's been weathered, or do we want like fresh wood that's been cut? Because you can go two different directions here. So I'm curious what you all think. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm excited too. This is just fun to have people here. Olivia's mind is blown. You're about to make a candle. Aw, you're a wizard. You guys are the wizards here. Ooh, yes, damp leaves. Better than wet dog. Yeah, absolutely better. Let's see, fresh wood, fresh wood, fresh wood. Okay. Oh, old barn weathered, fresh. Okay, lots of people are saying fresh cut from us. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, I think I know what I want. I just have to look and see real quick what size I have it in. Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. I know a lot of my scents, but I know I don't know all of them, so I need to reference my deal here. That's not the one I wanted. No, that's what I wanted. Okay, that one is over here. I got lucky. It's one of the first ones I grabbed. Oh wow. Okay. This is going to be interesting. All right. So this is cut oak. This actually reminds me when I was super young, my grandparents lived in the Shasta Mountains of Northern California, and we would go visit them. And my grandpa they had a wood burning stove, and my grandpa would cut wood, and the oak always just like smelled so good, and it kept the house. The oak wood lasted forever in the wood burning stove. So that reminds me of that actually. Leaves, oak, autumn air. You know what? I kind of want to play with. There's not much left in this one. I might just try to put a drop on here. How sweet do you guys want this? I'm curious what you got. Like on a level of sweetness, are you wanting like no sweetness or just a little bit of sweetness? That smell takes me right back to the days of Girl Scouts. Yes. Camping. Okay, let's see if I can get this on there without making a mess. And this is the moment Nicole messed up. Yeah, see, Nicole made a mess. All right, I knew better than that. I really did. But that's why I've got the quicker picker up. We're sponsored by Bounty. I wish. We're not. I could be. I should be. How cool would that be? Let's see. A little sweet, some sweet, little bit, maybe a hint of sweet. Okay. I think I know exactly what I want to do now. I need, where is it? This one is like my secret weapon right here. Almost done. Okay. We're gonna just dab this guy. I just want like a tiny little bit of a dab there. Okay. All right. So what we have so far, we have wet leaves, right? And then we have, I'm gonna wait on that one. Then we've got the cut oak, like a cut oak tree with the wet leaves. And then we've got a little bit of birch because a birch tree is actually kind of sweet, but not in a like a mapley sweet. It's a different kind of sweet. Now is when I wish there was smell-o-vision. So we've got these three. I'm gonna keep them kind of close together, but I don't want them to touch and cross contaminate. So I've got them close together, three different scents, but we're gonna wave them. Wow. Gosh, you guys are good. The leaves are a little more pungent than I would like them to be, but I think I can. Man, you guys are good. I love this. I think you guys are gonna love this. Yes, this is so cool. You did it. The more I smell it, the more it really grows on me. This is great. This really is like that walk in the woods trying to find like your camp spot. It's like dusk, you know, there's a little bit of heat coming up from the ground still as the cold air starts to set in. It's definitely like the crunchy leaves fall season. It's kind of crisp. Oh, I love this. You guys really did it. This is fantastic. So it's wet. It's a base note. It's definitely the base note is those wet. Again, I don't want to say musty and moldy because I feel like you're immediately going to have like a weird connotation in your head. But it is. It's like wet leaves with the fresh oak on the top, and then and the very top note is going to be that birch, and that birch has just like the tiniest little smidge of vanilla built into it. It's like a Madagascar vanilla, so there's like a complexity there. Oh man, I really freaking like this a lot. I like I can't I can't I can't quit smelling it, and you can't smell it. I'm gonna stop because it's getting awkward. But one thing I do want to play with real quick is I want to bear with me. I just want to see how it is with just a smidge of smoke. I just want to see. So, and that's what this is all about. This is all just experimenting. It's either going to be even better or it's going to be not as good. So we'll see. But I'm going to say smoke. This one is not like burning ember campfire when in Rome. This one is a little milder, which I think is going to be key here. A little bit will go a very long way. So I just did like the tiniest little bit of oil on the top compared to you know, like here's the, just so you can get an idea of, I don't know how well it's coming through on the camera, but we've got just the littlest bit of smoke. This one here is the wet leaves, and then that one is the cut oak. So you can see depending on how much you get on the strip, you can kind of determine what happens with the scent and what's strongest and what comes through. So I'm curious what it's like with the smoke added. Oh wow, man, I kind of like that too. Dang, I wish you guys were like here now. I would like pass this around, and then we could all talk about it. Um, Man, that's good. Dang it, I don't know which one I like better, honestly. Man, you guys are phenomenal. That's we've got a winner here. I really think we've got a winner, and you can honestly go either way. I'm gonna take the smoke back out. Man, This is tough. This is tough. It is so good. It is so good. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys, I need to see what you're saying. Okay. I'm getting 3 week of it. Yeah, this is, you guys, you did a phenomenal job. So exciting. Can't wait. Great job, Team and Nicole. It's all you guys. You guys did it. Yes, the smoke. Scott said, hey, Nicole. Hi, Scott. Jolly holiday. Wow, that's so cool. Catherine, I can see the mark. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys could see that. I was hoping it would. Does the amount on the strip indicate or give you an idea how many drops or ounces of scent to use? Yes, this is, and of course, I mean, it is an oil, so it's going to just continually draw and build into the paper. But for me, when I'm doing multiple blends like this, then the most like I've combined into one is 8. So I could go as low as like 1/8 of 8 different things to come up with a scent. I don't advise doing that because that's a lot to work with. Unless you know specifically what you're after, it's really tough. So even the 4 that we have now is kind of a lot. That's why I was wondering if I should take the smoke. This is why you write on them. I'm wondering if I should take the smoke out. I don't know. This is so tough. But yes, depending on how much here, I can now correlate this to, you know, like 3/8 of this and 2/8 or 1/4 of that and add 1/8 of this. And then for something like smoke or like cinnamon and clove, especially clove, instead of even going down to 1/8, if depending on my formulas and stuff, I'll literally just do a few drops of some of them because they can be so strong. But yeah, I think, ooh, this is really, really good. Cherish. See, we can make 2 candles, perhaps. Perhaps. I can see the wheels turning. Christina. Oh, Christina, thanks for joining us. No worries, you're not late. No smoke is the morning scent and smoky is the evening scent. Oh, that's brilliant, Mom. That is brilliant. What's your favorite fall scent that you've created? Oh, I think this one right here that we all just did. I think this one wins. It's so good. I love it. I want I want it all. It's so good. No, I dig this a lot. But no, like aside from this one, I really, really do like the Halloween time and the Halloween tree. And I love mixing those together. That's magic. But this is magic as well. This is really, really magic. Yeah, you guys, we did good over here. Okay, so the next step would basically be to, like you said, Jen, to then turn this into a formula and make a candle. And that, in fact, is what I will be doing first thing tomorrow. And then, in fact, if you go to the website right now, there is a listing called the unnamed YouTube candle and you guys can purchase it. But if you're watching right now, you can use the code YT for YouTube Fall 25. And it's only good on that one candle at checkout, but you'll get 25% off that candle. And of course it's a pre-order because I mean, I'm not going to make them until tomorrow, but I guess, you know, let me ask you guys, I'll let you guys decide. Do we adjust this do we make 2 different scents, one with smoke and one without? And then the next step is we have to name this thing. So I'm gonna put this up so that I can sit back down. But what do you guys think of 2 scents versus 1? What do you think? We'll see what you guys say. Vote for smoke. Christina, what did I miss? What did you guys create? So we started with a list of all kinds of different fall scents. And then we, based on a vote from everybody, refined it down and decided we wanted an outdoorsy scent. And then we decided we wanted more of like a fresh outdoorsy. So then we took our official formula is going to be a base note. We're going to start with wet leaves, and then we've got I don't know why, like, well, Mary started with the vision of driving with the windows down in a crisp fall, and then we that made me think of my grandparents' house in Northern California in the woods, and my grandpa would cut oak and burn it at night in the wood burning stove. So we've got fresh cut oak, and then it needed just the tiniest little bit of sweetness, and but I wanted to maintain the woodsy notes within it. So we've got white birch that has just the tiniest bit of vanilla built into it that adds the perfect sweetness. And it's not just vanilla, it's like a Madagascar vanilla that's more complex and has some other notes to it. And then like a lot of people really liked the smoky aspect. And so I was curious what would happen if you added smoke. And I can't decide with or without the smoke. So that's why at this point, now we're basically asking everybody, do we want to do two candles, one with and one without the smoke, or do we do just one candle altogether? Oh, hi, Kimber. Thanks for watching. Sorry you missed it, but you can rewind and see what we've done so far. I love that we can get it. So special. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so Cherish says two different scents. Hi, Kimber. Catherine, two. Morning walk, evening walk per Circumum. Oh, okay. So Sal says 2 cents, smoke and no smoke. Jen said, oh, now that's a good idea, Jen. Layer it. That's not a bad idea either. Cherish, love the name Circumom called them. Christina, that sounds amazing. We got to use smell-o-vision next time. Yes, we do. Okay, so actually, I'm going to go back to Jen's idea. What do you think of, do we do a 2-layer candle? Do we do one candle that's 2 layers? Or do we do 2 different candles? What do you guys think? Smell-o-vision, 2-layer, yeah, Mom said 2-layer candle. Oh no, yeah, Jen said 2. Okay, sorry, I'm confused. So many words. Layers, 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 layers. Okay, cool. I think everybody agrees then. So our final, the final candle we made is a 2-layer fall candle. And we have morning walk and then an evening walk, right? Is that what we did? Holy cow, you guys, look what we did. Less than an hour. That's so much fun. So much fun. Do you guys have any questions or any comments after we just made this magical fun thing? Fall day. Ooh, yeah. Morning walk, evening walk, fall day. I like that idea too. Now there is a scent up there called fall sunrise. That's definitely different than this one though. Morning. I kind of like morning walk and evening walk. Maybe like morning walk in the woods or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, if you go on the website, and I'll keep the price the way it is. If you go on the website right now, it says unnamed YouTube. I think that's what it says. Unnamed YouTube fall. What did I call that? It's been a minute since I did that. Let me see what I called it. It should be right up there when you get there, but unnamed YouTube fall candle. That's what it says right now. Unnamed YouTube fall candle. So if you go ahead and purchase that, use the code YT fall 25, and then I'll give you 25% off the purchase of it. And then, like I said, I'll make them first thing tomorrow. They'll need a little bit to cure, but you guys did it. This was all you. How fun was this? It's fun to like have people involved in the process rather than just all by myself listening to whatever I happened to be listening to at the time. So this was super fun. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here and for And for, let's see, Jen says fall day. Christina, beautiful. Oh, Mary, thank you. A fall walk. Okay, I'm going to write that, a fall walk. I think Muskrat likes it too. He's like, oh, well, thank you, Christina. All of you guys make it the magic that it is, honestly. A fall walk. Unnamed. Yeah, thank you, Mary, for catching that. So yeah, if you go on the website, it's right there. And then also, if you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and pop them in. I will acknowledge those in just a quick second. I just want to, it's already been like almost an hour. I just want to be super respectful of your guys' time because it's a Thursday. There's things everybody needs to be doing other than here. Jen Kent's Lost in the Woods. I do like that idea for sure. Autumn morning and autumn evening. I'm digging that too. Jolly holiday with Mary, Wandering Woods. Ooh, look at you, wordsmith. Love that. That's a good one. This is always super fun. You guys make this, honestly. I wish you could hear my husband and father-in-law's sarcasm. Muskrat, he's so loud. Like, man, they get so old, and then it's like, I think he's deaf or something because he meows so loud now. It's crazy. Pumpkin Queens, A Walk in the Woods. Ooh, I like that too. Awesome, awesome. Bree, this has been so fun. It really has. Thank you guys a bunch for thanks, Christina. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much for having fun with me and getting to see what what is it like on your end to see the process? Is it fun or is it just weird because you can't really smell it? I'm curious from your perspective what that's like. So thank you guys for being here. You can catch the replay, and for those of you that were late, no worries whatsoever. You can catch the replay and kind of see the journey that we took to get to this point. But I'm super excited tomorrow to crank Bessie up and get this in the wax and see how it cures. Now here's the deal. I'll let it cure for a day. Let's see, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. So I'll make it Friday morning and then probably like Sunday, and I'll put the lid on it and I'll just leave it alone. And probably sometime Sunday, I'll take the lid off and just kind of see what's going on with it. And based on what I smelled tonight, I'll cross-reference that with what we end up with. And because the wax itself is so, creamy and it tends to kind of tone down some of the elements. If I feel like things aren't hitting the way they should, then I'll adjust the formula and the ratio to where I think it needs to be. But I'm pretty confident. Like I've got in my head already, like I want, like I said, 3/8 of this and 1/8 of that. I really want to play with that. So I will follow up with you guys. Just follow us on social media. You'll get an update of the YouTube fall candle that we made. But I think, yeah, if I can get the formula right the first time, then I think by next weekend I'll be packing them out and getting them out there. And then you guys can say this was something you guys worked on and created. And how cool is that? You guys are just the absolute best. I'm reading all of the comments here. What was it say? It was exhilarating to see you work. It's fun to have so many ideas and see how you narrow it down. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello to all my brand reps. Yes, you guys really are the best. Oh, Lisa, don't forget to like this video. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube, I'm not used to the whole like and subscribe. Like, I forget about all of that. So yeah, it's been an hour. Thank you guys a bunch for coming and joining us. And just one little last little subtle announcement. I made the decision earlier today. If you're a fan of the Circa boxes, and if you've been missing the Circa boxes, I will say I have as well. And I'm going to announce that there will be a Halloween Circa box available for purchase immediately, and most likely the Circa boxes are going to be back, but in a little bit of a different format. But I think you're going to like it. So there you go. Welcome back, Circa experience boxes, because this is life right here. I can't not do this with the Circa stuff. So surprise, Circa boxes are back. I'll be sharing more about that on social media too. But for the time being, I think we've got a really amazing fall scent here. I am so humbled and honored and thrilled and just beyond blessed that you chose to literally spend an hour of your life with me sitting here coming up with a list of all these amazing scents all by themselves, and then we turn around and narrow it down and come up with a story, and now suddenly we have like this really cool smoky, woodsy, outdoorsy, wet leaves. This is really, really cool. You guys are the magic that is Lux. I just do the things, but you guys are the heartbeat. You guys are the soul of what I do. And I honestly couldn't do it without each and every one of you. And I deeply appreciate all that you do for us, whether it's, supporting us with purchases or just sharing us with other people. Times are tough for everybody, and small businesses are no exception. Things are tough for all of us. And the fact that we are just crazy blessed to have such amazing, loyal supporters is just, you guys make all my dreams come true. And the least I can do is get you guys involved in the process. So I love you guys tons. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned on social media for all the fun announcements. But thank you so much. Be blessed and have an amazing evening, you guys. Bye-bye.